Hey guys, yeah, um, to be honest, I was like a bit worried yesterday, but when I was making a video because I apparently accidentally made a video that was showing my face the entire time. I thought the phone was not in selfie mode. Apparently it was, and because I'm blind, I wasn't aware. That was something, but apparently someone told me it looked like I was like 18, even if I'm like 25. Anyway, that's not the issue right now. So yeah. So if any one of you guys have been following me for a short amount of time, like probably about a week or two ago, um, yeah, I really do apologize for the emotional posts and the videos. It's honestly a lot. I'm going through a lot right now. And yeah, apparently I also decided that I will completely cut ties with 3 friends this week. One of them being, let's start with the least. So, one of them is Ray. I just recently found out about the stuff he's done and yeah, I honestly don't know what to say. At the same time, I can't like completely like blame him. I don't know if it's because of his autism is like that. I mean, I know autism works different for different people, but as someone who has worked with some people with some mental health issues in the past, there are some people that you just can't control no matter what you do. And I'm not assuming Ray is one of them, but from the way he acts, you know. But since, some of you guys might not be comfortable with him, I made the decision to like block him from my channel. I don't know if it's for the time being or for good. And unless something worse pops up about him, I might consider like blocking him permanently. So yeah, it's been really hard, to be honest, to like develop special connections with people and then suddenly you have to block them. And the next person is Maharlika. I know I said in the past that I would like blocking temporarily, but to be honest, instead of temporary, I might consider like permanent now, given the stuff that he's done. And I saw his reply to Milo in one of my other friends' channel. I can't remember how to pronounce their name, but she's a good friend as well. And she still wants to be friends with Maharlika and is willing to, help him. But that's the type of issue I was like being worried if I allowed Maharlika to be on my channel, is that he might talk to Milo. Milo didn't reply. Most likely if you block someone from your channel, you're automatically, if they comment to you or reply to you on someone else's video or their own posts, well, actually, if they try to reply to you on someone else's post or video or what have you, or if they try to like even to their own posts, if you block them from your channel and you're still allowed to comment on their posts, but you will not get a notification that they replied to you. I experienced that with Maharlika when I was like trying to like, you know, and yeah, that is what happened. So Milo, if you're listening to this, I think the person's name was, her at was your local Dutch friend. Yeah. So Maharlika replied on your comment on that post, but that was the issue. One of the reasons why I didn't want him to, interact with me on my channel is because he might reply to you and make you feel uncomfortable. But since that you probably didn't get a notification, or if you did get a notification, it's most likely you didn't respond to him. Either way, I really am sorry that happened. If you did get notified that he replied on your comment on at your local Dutch friend's post, I really do apologize that happened. But yeah, he also has autism, but again, I don't know if I should blame these two individuals completely, because if they're not thinking straight, they might, this is not to like shade anyone with autism. Milo has autism and he's perfectly fine. I'm just saying that there are different types of autism spectrums. That's what I'm trying to get at. And sometimes with different people, it like, and for anyone who's like curious to look up more about autism spectrums, please do so, because I highly recommend anyone like learn more about autism so that we understand those people more. But at the same time, since they might cause discomfort to any other viewers on my channel, I will block them permanently. Like from Maharlika, it's like really dark. I don't want to like talk about what he's done. 2WW already has a video or several videos mentioning what Maharlika has done, and 2WW, if you are to comment here or like share a video of what Maharlika has done, I will pin your comment. I have the power to do so. My channel is verified. But anyway, last but not least, the last person I completely blocked. I decided to block. I didn't know why I was thinking for this long, but ever since like this stuff with Maharlika has like, and since I decided to block him completely, I also decided to block TV completely and completely cut ties with him. I didn't tell him I was going to do this. I saw his comment. But unlike Maharlika, TV knows people don't like him. He knows that, so he comments normally on several of my posts that have been buried in deep within my post archive. I mean, you can find his comments if you scroll down, but since I blocked him, it automatically deletes his comments. But anyway, I was just like thinking a lot, and after I heard what the situation with Connor, I just all I can I never had the guts to like tell him this, but even if a minor is okay with that type of art, doesn't mean you should be okay sharing that type of art to them, because to be honest, it honestly goes against my morals, and I just like couldn't take it anymore. So at first, like, I was a bit against the doctor's posts about TV, since he was like no longer, like, he wasn't like making posts for the last like month or two. But during these talks, during me and TV's talks, I just realized that no matter how I try to convince him, I don't like tell him directly, but anyone with common sense would immediately agree with me that it doesn't mean if a minor is okay with mature art, doesn't mean that you should allow them to be more exposed in that type of environment, because it will honestly affect the way they think in the future. And yeah, I just couldn't like keep telling myself it's gonna be alright, because it's like not. I don't see it in him that he would want to like completely change, right? Not change, but change his mind on that perspective. And to be honest, I don't have the guts to like tell him to his face that you shouldn't do that, even if a minor is, again, I know I'm like been going around and round in circles with this, but you guys know what I'm talking about, right? So yeah, I just, during the art talks, he said he was like he was like depressed about the situation that Felix like left him. But now I'm starting like to see why, because I'd imagine that Felix might not be also might not be okay with the way things were going out. Compared to me, Felix has been his close friend and has known more about TV than I ever will. And for anyone else who is in the mature mind and would like to know more about TV's situation, check out the doctor's post. And the doctor, if you're like listening to this, I mean, to be honest, at first, like, I wasn't like, it was a bit how can I say this, I wasn't okay with, because again, since like TV was like stopped making, TV wasn't like making posts for like several months, and you were still making posts about him. But as time went on, I still had conversations with him, and like I can feel that he's not okay with losing his friends, but at the same time he doesn't regret showing inappropriate stuff to minors, even if in our common sense you shouldn't be doing that, even if a minor is okay with that, because they're minors, they can't think straight yet. It's not like not all minors like that, but they're the ones that like need guidance. I mean, to be honest, I'm really worried about Connor right now, because what if his parents like see him reacting to that type of art? Will they keep allowing him to use YouTube or any type of form of social media? I mean, this is like serious. This is something that I always wanted to tell TV, but I never got the guts to tell him. But since that I disconnected with him, I am free to like speak my mind about this, and I bet some of you would probably agree. But yeah, what if a scenario comes when Connor's like scrolling through his phone or what device he has, and his parents see the stuff he's looking at, and if they know he's a minor, what if they permanently take his phone and that you guys would never be able to talk to him again? That's honestly the situation I am thinking of whenever I am reminded of Connor's, predicament. But to him, he seems all right hanging out with these type of people, and yeah, I'm a bit worried for his sake at least. And at the same time, Maharlika, it's one of the reasons why I also don't want to like completely detach from him during the time I was like, but now I decided to completely detach. But yeah, so this day is honestly a bit stressful. I just got back from the doctor like several hours ago. My left ear is still blocked because of very hard to remove earwax. It's honestly like really painful, and we're thinking of going back 2 weeks from now. We're like gonna try to like soften it with some baby oil, but if it doesn't soften, I will have no choice but to undergo the excruciating pain to like forcefully remove the earwax, which honestly is, to be honest, I don't know how to describe it. It's like really hard to, but yeah, I just wanted to like speak what was on my mind, because now that I disconnected with these people, I honestly feel what you would normally feel if you would disconnect to your beloved friends, but at the same time you realize you have other friends that you need to protect, and for your peace of mind as well. Honestly, with TV, it's like back and forth in my mind whether I would still be friends with him, but if his very best friend already left him, and if I already see the evidence that he doesn't regret or has no remorse of what he did to Connor, then why should I stay? And to be honest, right now, it's got me questioning the rest of the furry fandom, I guess. What if it was a mistake that I came here? Or what if it... To be honest, Milo, you are the only reason why I stay here. You and the other friends that, you, Kevin, Felix, all of you, you guys are the only reasons why I stay here. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like foxes, I really love foxes, and I like my OC, and I'm really grateful that you made it. I just don't like the fandom, at least, or how the environment has like completely changed from, a nice environment to a more hostile environment for minors, as what I can see. And I've been on YouTube for 6 years. I don't know if I've seen worse, or but this, to be honest, has been the worst I've seen so far, and I can only imagine it getting worse over time. I'm starting to like worry what if I have other friends that were nice, and then when I wake up, I see someone make videos or posts about them and telling me or individuals close to me to stay away from them. It's like not easy for me to like think about these things, and especially with some other stuff going on. I remember when I was at the mall like a week ago. I was at the escalator, and I don't know why I did that, but while I was at the escalator, I just whispered to myself, "You're a failure." I don't know why I said that. And no one else heard it. It's just me. And yeah, again, I apologize for the drama. Or if my channel's been focused on drama recently, it's not something that I would want to keep going through. But Milo, if you're listening this far, and if you have something that's been bothering you, please don't hesitate to tell me, because the last thing I would want is my best friend to go through something and not be honest with me. It would help me a lot if you were to tell me what was going on, if there was something going on. And it would honestly help me keep my mind off the drama that I am going through as well. And just know that I love you and will always care for you. And you're honestly on my mind. I'm always worried about you. Sometimes overthinking stuff. And now I'm scared that if there's something going on, you might just hide it from me because you know I'm going through something. Please don't do that. Don't ever do that. It's been a year, or almost a year, since I met you, and the last thing I would want you to do is not be honest with me if you had something on your mind and you couldn't approach me, because you know that I'm going through some stuff. Yes, I am, but you're still my priority. And yeah, that's all I can say for now. And yeah, see you guys.